Good evening, welcome to JoJo's Homemaker and Lifestyle. I thought I would decorate the hotel. Just a few little bits we've got. We have got guests in, so we thought it would be nice to put a few little bits in up. So Ade has just put the witch up for us. I'll show you that. There we go. There's our faithful little witch that we put up every year, look. And we've got a few other little bits to put up as well. To be honest, we don't have loads of stuff. We don't really go to town. We just do put just a few little bits up. So we have got some bunting which we'll put up. We'll put that up at the door, I think. This says Hello Autumn, but we will put that up all the same because it's got pumpkins on and it's quite in keeping with the season. We should have probably put this up last week, but we haven't, so we'll put it up now. So that's that. And then we've got this, which we can put on the door. And then we have got some bunting here, which says Happy Halloween. So that can go. Just need to see where this will hang. So it needs to be about there. So just need one of these. Let's just see that again. What was here? There. Happy Halloween. There. So that's it. That's us decorated for Halloween. As I say, not put much up, but we've had to put a little bit up, haven't we? There you go. So that is it. That's all the Halloween decorations up. So now we can get on with something else. Not quite sure what we're going to do. We might do a little bit of miniature craft. Not sure. I can show you what I've been doing so far. And so now I'm going to finish off some of these little furniture bits. Well, actually, I've done most of the furniture bits. You know, the little mini house that I'm trying to make. I'm going to show you some of the bits that I've already done because I did do some off camera because it is very fiddly. Did say I might do some off camera, so which I have, but not much. And now I'm just going to put the house together and then we can start putting the furniture in it. So let me show you what else I've done since you last saw us. So I've done these little picture frames. These are to go on the wall. A little box with some flower pots on, and another one which is the other way round with some flowers inside it. Look, wrapped in newspaper. I don't know if I did that with you, but I've done that. And then this here I've also done, and then now we're going to put the house together. Also done a little hanging chandelier there, look. You can see, look, there. Little chandelier, which also lights up. Now, it's supposed to have something on the end, which is supposed to like replicate a little glass flower. But I've actually used that on something else, so it's not going to have that on it, but I might be able to do something with it. So those connect and go on the house once it's erected, and then they go in there somehow and they work, they turn on and off. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to do that. I do it correctly. Now I'm just going to use this craft knife and cut out the windows. So now we need to, so that will fit on there like so. Perfect, that is. That's all right. So this goes on the floor, on the base like so. There. That's it. So here's the windows, and they stick on. They just stick on like that, look. So I'm just going to score along here, but I don't want to go all the way through. It's just so that it folds easy. And these are going to be the window boxes, like that. So that's one window box there. Then this goes along it, I think. So this needs cutting as well. So I've done the curtains. Look, now they're not brilliant, and I might do them again on the sewing machine and do some proper nice little curtains. I've done two little window boxes there, and now I've just done two canopies for the tops of the window. So I think we can now start putting it all together. I'm just going to tidy up and make a bit of space because it's a bit of a mess. So that's one side there, look. This side goes on here. So there you go, look. And now these go on the roof like so. Now we put the light in it. Let's do that to the end then. So this here, this light here, it threads through this little tiny hole there. So I've just got to try and thread those in there like so. Right, so I'm quite pleased with the lamp. It's not brilliant, it's not perfect, but it's okay, and I think it will look nice. Now it's just a matter of, I think, putting the furniture in. I've got these doors to put in as well, these little doors. I'm supposed to put little handles in. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to thread one on here, this long piece of wire. I can't see the hole, so I've got to guess where the hole is. Right, now, so now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end of the wire, and then I'm going to push that to the end like so. And now I'm going to cut it. Now can you see it, look? And now I'm going to cut it about 1 centimetre. So I'm just going to measure it next to the other one there. Get the other bead, put that in the hole, there we go, and then do the same, put a little bit of glue on the end of there, and then push that to the end. So they are the 2 handles for the door. These are the doors, and the handles glue on there. So I just need to see where to put them, and it's about halfway. In fact, it is halfway. So in between that one there, that's where they're going to go. I'm just going to pick this up with these little scissors like that, pop a little bit of glue on the ends, and then just pop that on like so. These are the little gate posts, so let's put them on. Okay, and then the same on this side, a little bit less glue, I think. There we go. So that's them in place, and now I'm just going to put this one in place there. Then that goes at the end of the bed like that. This is a rug, and that goes in here, but not that big. The rug is 6 centimetres by 5. It's about that. So it's about there. That is the rug, and I'm going to glue that down as well. Okay. And then the table goes on there like that. So let's just put the table on. So there, that's it so far. Now outside these go. That is it. Just a little dog to go on now. Let's put this little dog on. The little dog here. Now then, this is supposed to be Oh, that's it. And that goes there because she's watering the flowers. I'm not going to stick that on. I think that's nice just left, and it can go anywhere then, can't it? So that is it. So now we need to try and connect these lights. Now I'm going to wait until Ade finishes work, and I'm going to get him to help me with the electric bit of it, just because I'm not really sure. I know how to do it, I think, but it's so delicate. I'm not sure how to take the plastic off the wire, because you've got to get the wire bare and then twist them together, and they're just so thin. I'm not quite sure what to do. So even if I do it and just get a little bit of advice first, I'm going to wait till he finishes work. So I'm going to show you what I've done so far, and then I'll be back with you a little bit later with the lights. Might have already done them, so it might just be showing you when it's all lit up, and fingers crossed it works and I've not done anything wrong. So it's all done. Now the electric part of it we couldn't get fit. It didn't work. We did it all right, we did it all correct and everything. I did it with Ade's help and connected it all up, put the batteries in, and after all that it didn't work. So it's obviously faulty, but Ade held the torch above it and switched the light off, and it looks really effective. It looks really nice. So I'm going to put that clip at the end for you to see. But this is it complete. There you go, look. And that was really did enjoy making that. Look at that. It's absolutely lovely. I am going to get another one because I found it really therapeutic. Now that should have been a little bit shorter, and they're all wired together in the correct place, but it didn't work. And there's the switch, just doesn't work, but it's really nice. Now that you put a little, apparently is for a little music thing you can buy additionally, which I didn't know, but yeah, look at that. And there you go. So that is the little house that I've made. They're the ones that you can get. Let me know in the comments below which one you would like to see me make next, and I will get that one. I personally quite like the little lounge with the fireplace, but I'm happy to do any. So you let me know which one. So I really hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the evening, and I'll see you again next week. Bye. See you soon.